The Islamic Corporation for the Development of the Private Sector, ICD, is the private sector entity of the Islamic Development Bank Group. Since its inception, ICD has been active in over 30 countries, supporting over 350 projects and investing over $4.96 billion. ICD's vision is to identify promising private sector opportunities across its member countries to generate a positive economic and social impact for the prosperity of Islamic countries.
المؤسسة الإسلامية لتنمية القطاع الخاص أنشئت لدعم التنمية الاقتصادية في الدول الأعضاء من خلال تمويل مشاريع القطاع الخاص وتشجيع المنافسة وروح المبادرة وتقديم الخدمات الاستشارية للحكومات ودعم الاستثمارات العابرة للحدود.
Experience from other parts of the world have actually shown that when the private sector is given a bigger role in the economy, private sector tends to support positively the economies of these countries.
In order to maximize its impact and reach more SMEs in member countries, ICD operates according to a twofold investment strategy. One, direct investments and financing for larger-scale projects. Two, channel financing, investing in local funds, leasing companies and Islamic banks.
In our business, we focus a lot on SMEs. And among other things we created channels, which are financial institutions, focus on supporting the SMEs. We do create these institutions. We support them technically and financially to make sure that they extend financing to the SMEs in these countries.
ICD has formed the Ijara Management Company, IMC, in order to achieve its goal of setting up 20 leasing companies in 5 years.
Through IMC, ICD has created an excellent vehicle to set up Islamic leasing companies in various countries at a much quicker pace, bringing international best practices in the market. Ijara companies are very important for the growth of SMEs in these countries because in most of the cases, this is the only window available for them for their financing needs.
تركز المؤسسة بشكل أكبر على تطوير قنوات التمويل الإسلامي التي صممتها لنشر المنتجات المالية الإسلامية على نطاق واسع بهدف خلق أثر تنموي أكبر في الدول الأعضاء، ومن وسائل تحقيق هذا الهدف دعم إنشاء البنوك الإسلامية، شركات الاستثمار، وشركات الإجارة، وشركات التكافل وإعادة التكافل في الدول الأعضاء.
ICD delivers direct investment and financing for larger-scale projects, such as Al Farida in Jeddah, Rahima Fru's Globat in Bangladesh, and H&D Industries in Senegal, just to name a few. In Europe, ICD is a major shareholder in the first Islamic leasing company in Albania, Albania Leasing, which has already provided over €5 million of financing since its inception in June 2014, financing the purchase of advanced technical equipment for a textile manufacturer and a dentistry clinic, among many other SMEs. Meanwhile, in Egypt, ICD is addressing the supply and demand gap of white sugar in the local market by establishing Al Shakia Sugar, a greenfield project for sugar beet production and a sugar refining facility. ICD has provided a Murabaha financing agreement of $20 million in favor of ADES, an Egyptian company becoming a local champion in the strategic oil and gas sector. Heading to Turkey, ICD has extended a €30 million line of financing to Intercity, the largest operational leasing company in Turkey, with over 33,000 vehicles and around 14% share of the fleet rental market in the country. And a $20 million line of financing to Derindera, the second largest operational leasing company in the country. On a different sector, ICD has invested $2.3 million in Haliç, the only financial leasing company in Turkey that offers products that are in line with Sharia requirements for its clients. In Bangladesh, building on the success of Rahima Fru's Globat, which exports batteries to over 50 countries, ICD's financing to the Abul Kaya Steel project is expected to create over 3,000 direct and 100,000 indirect jobs, much needed in a country with over 40% unemployment. ICD has also financed the expansion of Noman Group, one of the leading vertically integrated textile groups in Bangladesh, by providing $30.5 million of financing for the setting up of a yarn unit and balancing a weaving line. Still in Bangladesh, ICD has provided $20 million leasing to the Pran RFL Group, one of the largest industrial conglomerates, to support the group decision to start manufacturing bicycles in order to alleviate commuting issues in a cost-effective manner, and to start a line for a cable manufacturing plant. Over in Senegal, Tamwheel Africa is spearheading the expansion of Islamic banking throughout the region, while the Islamic Bank of Senegal channels funds to local SMEs in Dakar and beyond.
Supporting SME is really essential for Islamic banking, and Islamic banking products are designed to support SME, and the Tamil Africa banks are doing the same, and we enjoy the support from our main shareholder. We provide line of finance to our banks to support the SME.
In the same region, ICD is advising the West African Development BOAD on establishing an Islamic window, making it the first conventional development finance institution on the African continent. In the Maghreb, the Islamic Bank of Mauritania is providing much-needed financing to local SMEs, which account for 95% of Mauritania's economy. While in Yemen, Sabah Islamic Bank allocates 70% of its financing portfolio to SMEs and aims to be one of Yemen's top 3 banks. SMEs are also the focus in Saudi Arabia, with the Saudi Small and Medium Enterprise Fund identifying promising local businesses, such as the highly popular Cabrito restaurant chain, and supporting their growth plans through equity investment. On the real estate front, ICD is financially involved in the Al Farida residential project. ICD is an investor in Bidaya, a financing company aiming at increasing access to finance for middle-income home buyers across the kingdom. In the healthcare sector, ICD has provided $9 million financing for medical and non-medical equipment and working capital to the Al-Qadi Group, a Najran-based business house that has embarked on a new 100-bed hospital project in Najran city. In Azerbaijan, ICD channel funding partners Caspian International Investment Company and Ansar Leasing are financing and investing in local SMEs. In Baku, the Park Boulevard shopping mall, financed by ICD, has opened up shopping to tourists of all ages, with plans to expand in the near future. Amid the majestic waters of the Indian Ocean, the Islamic Bank of Maldives is growing both its deposit base and local project funding activity. Nearby, the ICD-funded Horizon Fisheries has given a huge boost to the nation's fishing industry, which now accounts for 13% of GDP and is the second largest foreign currency earner. Back in Central Asia, Uzbekistan's leading force credits its Murahaba agreement with ICD for its new stone crushing and asphalt projects, which it expects to triple revenues. Uzbek channel funding partner Tiber Leasing Company has already financed several projects and plans to grow quickly in the market, while Kazakhstan Ijara Company ramps up financing activities for local private sector entities. ICD's direct investments and its channel financing approach are having substantial developmental and economic impacts throughout all its member countries. ICD's ambitions are to make an even greater impact as it continues to identify promising private sector opportunities.
تعتبر المؤسسة رائدة في مجال التمويل الإسلامي وتسعى لأداء دور المحرك والمحفز للتغيير الاقتصادي.
ICD, because without the private sector, development will not be there.